Hey y'all, how y'all doing? You know, for the past couple of months, Melinda and I have been sharing these testimonies of where God would speak to me about people, total strangers that would come into the store. And it was very awesome to be able to catch some of this stuff on video and share it. But you know, there's been many times where people would come in and I'd have a chance to speak a word to them. God would just move in a very supernatural way, and you know, it would just happen where I couldn't get it on video. And sometimes people would want to, but they had stuff they had to go do, or there was people behind them waiting in line. But nevertheless, very awesome. And you know, I just want to take the time to give you a personal testimony. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll be doing these where I'll share the experiences, the God encounters with you guys. And here goes one. So one day I'm at work, and I see a guy pull up, and he's a Hindu guy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Hindus, but they're from India. They don't generally believe in the Lord Jesus. This guy pulls up in a very, very nice vehicle, very awesome, cool looking car, and he comes in, and he's asking for directions, which way to go, and I'm hearing what he's saying, but at the same time, the Lord I was able to see right into the spirit what was going on with this guy. And to some of you, this may sound far-fetched. You're just going to have to believe me. You don't have to, but take my word for it. I could see behind this guy like this glow, man, just like this glow. And this guy, he's a Hindu guy. He's got one of those dots on his forehead, symbolizing his nationality and other things. He's got this glow in the spirit, like I could see this light around him, and I could see the marker of his gifts. And I just stopped him, and I said, "Hey, man, you know," after I told him I didn't know where to send him to, because he was asking directions about some place, and I'm not too familiar with Florida. Like I would be with Arkansas. But anyways, I just stopped him, and I said, "Hey man, I just want to tell you that Jesus Christ loves you, and that he's got something awesome for you. And one day he'll cause you to reach out to people, and he wants to use you in a mighty way. You got some really cool and awesome gifts in the spirit." And the man looks at me, and he says, 3 days ago, I had a dream about Jesus. And he says, "Man, Jesus come to me in my dream and told me that he was the Son of God, and that he wanted me to give my life to him." And he said, I did. I gave my life, my heart to Jesus. And hey, I'm reaching into my wallet, and I'm going to show you something. He reaches into his wallet, and he pulls out this card, and you can clearly tell that's some type of a card of Christianity. You can see Jesus. I've never really seen one of these, but there's Jesus as a child. It looks like maybe a Catholic card, which is cool. And he gives it to me, and he says, "I want to give this to you." And he said, I just want to let you know that I did give my heart to Jesus after the dream. And I stopped right there, and I said, "Hey, I need to go get something for you." And in my truck, I'm connected to a great man of God. His name's Phil Cohen. He does Jesus CD ministry. He had worked with a conglomeration of different people and was able to get the Jesus CD in many different languages, Arabic, all kinds of languages, where people can watch the movie of Jesus and understand it in their own language. Very cool, very awesome. I have a bunch of these in my truck. I like to pass them out as a ministering tool and a witness tool. I go out to my truck, I get the CD, I run in, I give it to him. I said, here, this CD will help you learn more about Jesus. It's in your native language right here. And I showed him his language on the back. And he just looked at me and he said, you know, in my dream, a big guy helped me. And as he looked at this CD and looked at me, he said, you're the big guy in my dream that helped me. And it just blew my mind away. It blew my mind away because, man, God is so good to me and so awesome. And there's so much that he can do with us if we just be willing. And, I was thankful for that, man. It was so awesome to see how a man just responded to a dream about Jesus. And who knows what God's going to do with him. I was very thankful, very honored to be the guy who would speak up and let him know, hey, you're on the right path. Jesus is in love with you. Well, this is one of my personal testimonies. Stay tuned. There's many more to come. Thank you, and I hope that you're blessed from this God Encounter personal testimony. Bye-bye.